probably won't change. If we can take the ones that are running through here every day and convert them to the process, I don't think you'd really notice a significant increase, because there are a bunch of them coming through here. Commissioner Birge?
Commissioner, 12 years is that's not a lot of time when you start talking about a processing like this. How many, did you say how many facilities you already have?
We have two operating facilities. One
in New York and
New York and one in actually three. One in London, England, 10 facilities. One in upstate New York, on the Hudson Indian Reservation, and then one in Detroit, Michigan, which is a different facility. The New York plant is the application system.
okay, so I saw those on the film. So those are the only two or three that you have. And how long have those been in existence?
A little over 40. The plant is 6 years in England, and the other plants, the gasification plant 4 years, a little over 4 years, and the PIM testing facility, which is in Michigan, has been operating for over 12 years. We've been working with Ford and General Motors, the U.S. government, on high-level projects for over 12 years. That isn't a full production scale plant. It's a full production scale plant, but it only produces specific products to test for these major corporations, including the United States government.
But you're proposing to us to put both
We are.
in the same area, and that's our problem.
No, ma'am.
It actually makes it more efficient, because what you're doing is you're getting both the fuel and the material to create products from a manufacturing perspective, and that's really what's most attractive about Hardy County is you've got an existing amount of flow on a daily basis or weekly basis from the amount of garbage that's produced in the county, and you have an effect in the bank, in the landfill, material that can be taken out over time to supplement that when there isn't sufficient material coming in from the normal pickups.
Commissioner, if I may, I'm sorry, that's one more thing.
The reason we want to put both facilities in, as Marty just said, is to be able to take all waste. And that's critical, because the gasification system alone cannot take certain waste. So you cannot take construction waste, it cannot take rebar, and a few other items, where that is absolutely ideal feedstock for the PIM material, because it acts as the center of the shell, if you will, between the outer skin, which is a proprietary PIM material.
Adding to that, from my assessment of the important or more salient issues that the Commission should look at, there are really two. One is a willingness to agree to allow this company to import waste streams from outside the county to this process. That's contemplated all the issues related to that. We believe it'll work, but if it's not done right, it can create some problems and controversies. And the second is the legal instrument related to the bond. And I think that if you can overcome those two, the rest, this company is coming here to stand essentially on its own.
Well, back to the location. That's what we're going to have to really consider on that. And if you have it on some of the railway property, it wouldn't be as controversial as having it where we are now.
Our primary objective will be to locate it in close proximity to rail. There are an extremely limited number of options.
And especially if you're talking about importing, your waste. My next question would be, how do you handle your sales, your retail, your energy that's generated from that finished process? How do you handle that? How are you handling it in the other facilities that you have?
The electricity, we use a broker, and we sell the electricity through a broker that specializes in that industry, as we would here in Hardy County. There are a number of them. There are a couple that are very good, and very specialized in that type of sales. And those sales for electricity, anything we don't use to power the plants that that we generate through the gasification system would be resold to the grid. Now, whether that grid be Florida Power and Light, or whether it gets put onto the grid for transfer out of state, either way, we don't have an issue either way, and that's how we sell electricity. And by the way, that's a mandated sale. The power has to be bought, so it's not like we have to look for a customer. They can purchase it from us at what we call a dated rate, obviously. That's 4.5 cents a liter, and that's fine. It's profitable for us. And whether we use it in Florida, we'd like to see it used in Florida because, quite frankly, we need the power here in Florida, or whether we put it on the grid. As far as the fuel goes, we have arrangements and agreements with companies already in New York and in Michigan that we sell the fuel to. We always want to start by helping out the community that we're in for the WQP goes. That's going to be our goal, is to make the community better. I mean, you haven't met my partners, but that is one of our number one drivers. It's not just, and they'll say we've been on our own. Well, yes, we do it as a cost center, so it's not affecting the county, but we're going to be with the county in job creation and all those things that make us a good steward of the community. So we would look at our two-thing contract to provide you the fuel you need at a significantly discounted cost first, and then we have agreements with the federal government right now to buy fuel from us. So until we get our 30th or 40th gasification system open, which could be 6 months or a year from now, the government will be probably our number one buyer of fuel.
And are you telling me that once that fuel, gasoline, diesel leaves your facility, it's ready to use?
Yes.
It's not a raw material that has to have some kind of a process done someplace else. It is ready to go.
Yes, and that's why you won't see storage tanks on our facility. In the worst case scenario, we'll have a small storage tank above ground, but we have no plans for that at all. Our current goal is building, like we saw in the video, of the storage tanks inside, and we'll have the contracts and the commitments, and this is really a management issue where we're going to have tankers pulling up, and we'll just fill up the tankers right down in there. And that's how we do it in New York right now. The tankers pull up and we just fill up the tankers. That answers your question.
Yeah.